This video is sponsored by AMD. The last time I did a video showing you guys the life of a YouTuber was when I was working at Hi-Res Studios, an actual video game company in Atlanta, Georgia, starting my career. I did a little bit of a walk and talk through all of my employees, my office life, what it looked like, and kind of some of the fun characters people knew at Hi-Res, and it got a lot of attention. But since I've been a freelance esports caster, of course, YouTuber, and working with a lot of other brands on my own, building my own business at RayndayGaming, I have not kind of opened up the door to look behind how it all works and to see the processes that I go through each and every day while I'm on the go to make the content that you guys love and enjoy. I'm going to walk you through kind of a typical day in my life that you guys can see exactly how I use my Razer 14 laptop that I was sent graciously by AMD Ryzen to showcase why they have the best laptops for gamers to get the job done no matter where you are. Now, I travel a lot, but when I have a day at home and I have a week at home, I like to wake up and immediately go to coffee. Coffee is a huge part of my town. As I live in northern San Diego in a place called Encinitas, there are a ton of local coffee shops, and my favorite is Panikin. This is one of the best places to sit and think about what I want to create that day. And it actually, funny enough, used to be an old railway station, as we have a train that runs through our entire city every few minutes. It's a great place for me to sit down, order my espresso and my sparkling water, and just think about what I want to make that day. And it's a big part of my job as a YouTuber to be efficient. Normally when I'm at Panikin, I think of maybe 2 to 3 ideas for short form videos and long form videos. And I'll actually do some research on Twitter and on YouTube and see what people are talking about, typically in the Apex Legends scene, and what can I add that would make a good piece of content. This is probably the most important part of my day, as it allows me to then move through the rest of my day extremely efficiently, knowing exactly what I'm going to make and take kind of the thought out of being a creator out of it. So I can go from writer and director into creator and actor mode while I'm on screen without trying to do all of those things at the same time. More importantly, it's great to have the Razer 14 with me, a heavy-duty gaming laptop with the newest Ryzen 6000 series processor. It's a top-of-the-line, newly released Ryzen 9 6900HX 8-core CPU and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, meaning that no matter what I'm looking at, whether it's a YouTube video, writing notes, editing, or setting up a video myself, everything is at the highest quality possible, especially for us gamers who demand great performance. So at the end of the day, if I get 2 to 3 videos that I can use, whether one's like a YouTube video, a long form, and then maybe 2 to 3 short clips that I can post on TikTok, maybe Instagram, maybe a YouTube short, then I'm good to go. I pack up, grab everything that I have there, and head back home because now it's about, maybe 10 o'clock, and I actually need to start recording some of this footage. The creative process when I'm at home recording these videos is always really fun, and I've done a ton of things. I actually ended up doing 90 days in a row of TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts, and it really helped gain momentum on my channel, and this was a big part of my kind of behavior when I was doing that. I would make sure I had all my ideas at the start of the day, and then the rest of the day was just about executing them, and it allowed me to really make them that much more effective and exciting for my viewers, because when I would think of something as I was making the video, it would be on top of an already really well-structured piece. And that's something that I think as a creator, most people don't understand, the amount of energy and effort that goes into structuring a video, putting myself in the audience's shoes as to what do you want to see? Why do you watch these videos? And how can I help you to keep that going? Remember, YouTube isn't about stats or the algorithm. It's about humans. It's about people. It's about you. Why do you want to watch this? Hopefully because you're learning something and you're kind of getting a sneak peek into my life. But making a video that helps get you that information is really important. So I always tell YouTubers, be honest and talk to someone on the other side of the camera, not just a bunch of people, because it helps make your content really relatable. So I've made my YouTube video and I've sent it to my editor. He's got to get me a thumbnail, but I'm heading out of the house again because I don't have to wait for that thumbnail. Now that I have my Razer 14 laptop, I can take with me to the next part of my day. I'll check in with my editor when I'm there, but it's not what maybe most of you would have assumed, considering that I have a busy day behind the scenes making all this content for you guys. I'm actually going to meet up with my family. Now, this is an important time because my brother's playing basketball at the park, so I'm gonna meet up with him. We're gonna go play a little b-ball one-on-one with my bro. My editor is supposed to get back to me with my thumbnails though, so I have my laptop with me just in case I need to answer something. So let's go play with him. Oh, you think you got moves? I'm gonna take you down, man. You want to do some one-on-one? As a D1 soccer player and as someone who was drafted to the MLS, Major League Soccer here in America, it's a very big deal for me that I stay active with my body. But also as someone who has grown up in a very tight-knit family who's gone through a lot of ups and a lot of downs together, I have a very close bond with all of my family members, and they happen to live about 10 minutes away from me. So for the rest of the afternoon, or at least for the next hour or two, I've got some free time after I've done my work. My editor's working on my thumbnail, so I can actually go hang out and exercise with my family and kind of get the best of both worlds, moving my body, have some good quality time. Curry.
Hey, brother.
Hanging here with my brother at the basketball courts is one of the joys of my life. My brother has Down syndrome, and he's honestly one of the most crucial parts of our family unit, as my parents are always kind of centered around what he's doing, and it allows us to always be able to tap back into a really strong, connected family that is about love, that's about support, and that really helps us feel good to go out and tackle our world. I've lived and done a lot of jobs. I've made a lot of different salaries and worked in places that I hated. But one thing that I could never stand and I would quit jobs for is if they didn't give me time off to spend with my family or to enjoy the holidays. And I've kind of taken that into now as a YouTuber, the big benefit of my job being I can spend as much time with my family as I want, as long as I get my work done. Ooh! Nice shot, man. Hey, give me 1 second. I gotta check something, okay? Shoot around. Be right back. So while I'm playing basketball or I'm out on the town, I'll usually have a conversation with my editor, somehow ping a Discord chat, and he'll ask me if the thumbnail that he made actually works for the video. And if I have any feedback, it's really important that I get back to him as soon as I can, meaning I don't want to waste his time and I don't want to waste my time and hurt the video's window of being able to be released. So it's really helpful to have the Razer 14 laptop and all of the features it allows for me to do all of that work on the go, even while I'm at the park hanging out with my family. It's not just that the battery life is amazing and is more than enough to last an entire day, especially as a gamer or a YouTuber who's studying other YouTube videos, watching live streams, and trying to plan content or even edit content on the go. But it's so lightweight and portable, it weighs under 4 pounds. You'll barely notice that you're carrying this thing around. In fact, it was so light and sleek, I didn't want it to touch the grass. I didn't want it to touch the ground. It just looked so good. I wanted to keep it as pristine as possible, which is a good problem to have when it comes to laptops and style. So my editor made me a thumbnail. I was able to kind of get it back to him with some feedback. He made the adjustments really quickly, and then hopefully we're able to release the video right after that. I'm typically waiting for that thumbnail before because the video is already uploaded to my YouTube channel and it's ready to go. So getting that done as soon as possible means that the video has more time during the day to reach more people and obviously can be more successful, because how your video starts doesn't determine how it ends, but it can be a big part of whether it gains that early traction, which can be important. You did not try to do that to me, man. You did not. Hey, look. Oh, hey, mom's here, dog. Mom's here. Hey, that was fun, huh?
My brother.
I love you, dude. I'll see you a little later, all right?
Thanks,
all right, go back. Get on. After basketball with my brother, it's time to actually handle some busy work. And I like to call that busy work because it keeps me busy. But I have a better location to do it than where I'm at right now. In fact, when I need some alone time and I'm not quite done exercising and I want to challenge myself in the middle of the day, there's only one place that I go. So I'm a bit of a hobbyist. I'm a gamer in all senses of the word. Most people don't know this about me. Well, if you follow me, I'm always doing something. So we just played basketball. We hit the coffee shop. We got these videos out already. My editor's working on the thumbnail for our actual video, but I got a little bit of time before I have to get on some Zoom calls and record a little bit of VO. So I'm gonna do something that I've gotten quite fond of over the last couple of months: bowling. I love love bowling. It's really one of my favorite things to do. When you can see a bowling alley, I start driving there and I get excited. I start salivating because of how great it makes me feel. As a gamer, it's great to have something that's constantly challenging you, whether it's in life or out of life. And as an athlete, I think it's great to constantly look into how you can improve. I tell YouTubers to look at your YouTube channel as a journey of self-discovery. This is about you finding yourself, becoming better and better, and getting your authentic voice. The second you find it, the more people you will reach and the better your channel will do. But athletes and gaming has this really cool kind of parallel where athletes are constantly trying to perfect their craft at their sport, and gamers are constantly trying to rank higher and be more successful and prestigious in their specific game. Finally, there it is. Okay, we're back. As a YouTuber, I get to combine kind of both of those things, my drive as an athlete in my real life, in bowling a little bit, and also my need to evolve in my space of what I'm doing, which is in the gaming world. So I keep busy by staying busy and moving my body. And it's a really great reminder that the only way to move forward is to keep moving. You can't stand still, overanalyze, and hope that things work out. You kind of just got to put yourself in the situation to succeed. And more times than not, it'll end up working out so that you improve along the way. When it comes to busy work, this is a great time for me to do it. And it's not that it's not important. It's actually some of the most important things in my day, whether it's invoices, again, reaching out to my editor, talking about future content, or emailing about brand deals, sponsorships, or upcoming esports events that I have to do. It's a very, very important task that I need quality visuals on and really a strong amount of reliability in the equipment that I'm using. Some of these emails represent a huge chunk of my business for the year, and so I don't want to do them on a phone. Having this laptop be able to be so supportive of my abilities to perform at a high level on the go is a huge benefit of using this type of equipment as a part of my day-to-day as a gamer and a YouTuber. A lot of times during this kind of window while I'm at bowling or while I'm doing something at a coffee shop, I'll have my laptop with me and I'll be answering work emails related to esports events I might be hosting or people are contacting me about hosting, brand deals with my manager, talking about how do we coordinate the timelines and the schedules, because a lot of these sponsorships are amazing, but require a lot of work behind the scenes for the finished product to come out to you guys for you to see. So all of that stuff is happening during some window of time. And I like to do it while I'm doing something else that I really enjoy, because I'm not the biggest fan of emails and kind of invoice sending and things like that, but I really love combining it with other elements that I like. And it's great to have a trusted piece of hardware that can allow me to do it without worrying about whether it'll be there for me when I need it. The Razer Blade 14 has exceptional performance in a compact form factor with the AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX mobile processor, featuring 8 high-performance cores and 16 threads. Its durable and lightweight CNC aluminum chassis looks so good, and it's amazingly thin at 16.8 millimeters. That's just 0.66 of an inch. The Razer Blade 14 redefines portable high-performance laptop class with its truly exceptional craftsmanship. The best part too, I can seamlessly switch between intense, high-frame rate gaming and serious content creation. Razer's vapor chamber liquid cooling system keeps thermals in check under any workload, whether it's emails or gaming. The anti-ghosting per key RGB gaming keyboard powered by Razer Chroma keeps me in full control amid intense action, and just looks good too. Although you wouldn't know it based on this video, another layer of emergent and competitive advantage that I experienced when I had my time using the Razer 14 laptop was with the THX spatial audio, enabling 7.1 surround sound, featuring superior positional accuracy in games, or just listening to your music the way it's supposed to sound. It's important to realize that we're humans too, and I talk to gamers a lot about burning out, and you shouldn't burn out by doing everyday things that you don't enjoy just to hopefully one day make it to the top. Because guess what? If that's the only process that you've learned on how to be successful, when you get to the top, you won't be able to stop. You won't know what it looks like to have a balanced life and to take care of your family, your friends, your loved ones, and most importantly, yourself, and get your work done. To me, it's maybe been a slower route. I haven't burned out, and that's been intentional because I've been trying to build a really sustainable life where I can work and I can play and I can have the equipment that allows me to do both all at the same time. Never mind, cut. It wasn't my best day of bowling, but I got a little bit of work done. I handled some emails on my Razer 14 laptop. As you guys can see, it's my on-the-go companion. But I also got a calendar update that I was getting close to being late for a tech rehearsal. That's something in esports and in broadcast where they check your equipment, they make sure your sound is good, your picture, and essentially that you'll be ready to do the show. So I have an Apex Legends broadcast in a couple of days, heading back to the house, set up my setup, talk to the producers, get ready for the show, and shouldn't take more than an hour, and then that'll kind of be a wrap for my day. Hey guys, yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not loud enough. If you're unfamiliar with a tech check, it's basically setting up your camera, your feed, checking your internet, making sure that your mic sounds good, doing volume tests, looking at the feedback that they're sending you from their studio remotely, and just making sure everything is set to go. Probably looking at a run of show, meaning here's what the show will look like, here are the slides you'll have to read, here's how our production graphics will look, all of those things that happen behind the scenes so that when we step on camera the next week or the next day, we know what we're doing, we're prepared, and the show looks good. This one's for a show happening next week, so I don't have too much to worry about in terms of preparing for tomorrow, but it is really important to kind of get my mind wrapped around what I have to do. A lot of times shows that I have are booked maybe 1 to 2 months out in the year, and so I know they're coming, but once they're actually here and I get into my tech checks, now it starts to be real. Like it's a broadcast a little bit, I have some play-by-play. It starts to be a part of the energy that I love about being involved in esports, gaming, and the competitive environment of video games. So it's great to be able to do this today. All right, I'll see you guys in 30. Okay. All right, so in every tech rehearsal or rehearsal in general, there's always breaks because production has to do stuff that talent doesn't have to be a part of, and that's just part of the job. So you have to have something to fill your time. A lot of times I'll look up stats, but in this situation, because I've got the Razer 14 powered by AMD Ryzen processing, let's play some Apex and see how this thing runs. This laptop felt unlike any other laptop I've played Apex Legends on before, and that's probably because of what's inside, allowing it to get the best performance possible. You can experience with this laptop the cutting-edge speed of the newly released AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX 8-core CPU, with up to 4.9 gigahertz of max boost for unrivaled performance to take on the most demanding gaming and creative tasks. It also brings the flagship 80 Ti class of GPUs to laptops for the first time. The RTX 3080 Ti features 16 gigabytes of the fastest GDDR6 memory ever shipped in a laptop and delivers higher performance than the desktop Titan RTX. I have a lot of gamer friends that are very jealous right now. And there's something really nice about having the Windows 11 AI-powered noise cancellation, eliminating distractions and separating my game from the real world, so that I don't have to bother my producers while I'm playing a game of Apex Legends during our tech checks and rehearsals. So the tech check is over, but there's still maybe the most important part of my day coming up. We've handled our videos, we've gone and hung out with family, we've taken time to personally relax and get exercise, and we've created some great content today, which is all in a day's work. But there's something very important in my little beach town that happens around 5 p.m. is that everyone gets real anxious and they head to the only place you can really head in a town centered around the beach. The beach! Whenever I need something to actually relax me, if I've been going 1,000 miles an hour, I head to the beach and find my sense of calm there. It's only about 5 minutes away from where I live, and I'll hop on my electric bike, cruise down the coast, and enjoy just spending time in the outdoors. I was a little worried about moving here. In fact, I moved here maybe 2 years ago, and it was something that was very strange for me coming from Los Angeles, because that pace, the way people act, the way the business moves, it's all so fast. And in Encinitas and in Lucadia, it is a very slow pace of life. People are relaxing and chilling, and I didn't really understand what that felt like. But for me now, it really helps with how fast and how wild some of my days can move. Talking to sponsors, talking to brands, talking to esports companies, setting up things happening in the future, and dealing with things now, and making my own content as well. To be able to take that part of my day and then end it in a way that the entire town is ending it in a relaxing setting and vibe allows me to really stay grounded into what's important, which is enjoying the life that you're living. Whether you're a YouTuber, an athlete, a student, someone working a traditional job in an office, or maybe even going for some job that you want but you're not near where that is yet, so you're putting in those hours behind the scenes to make sure that you achieve your dream, more power to you. But you've got to remember that there is more to life than what we do. How we do it is important as well, and how we take care of ourselves along the way has been something that I've really been focused on throughout my life. At my channel on RayndayGaming, I always try to give you guys the insights into what I really think. And I really know that the power of taking care of yourself so you can help take care of others is a truth that has always rung true very deeply in my life. And I've been lucky to be taught very early as I was growing up. There really isn't a better way to end the day. Staring at the sunset, enjoying my Razer 14 laptop as I watch some YouTube videos of some of my favorite creators in Apex Legends and around the gaming scene. It allows me to kind of get an idea of what I want to do tomorrow and start taking some notes on maybe some videos that I'll be doing later on in the week. This is all the prep moment. So I start thinking about my future week, my future month, and making sure that I'm up to task and aware of everything that I've got to do so that I can do it well. But it's not hard work. This is the stuff that's fun and relaxing and allows me to take a deep breath, knowing I know everything happening and I'm going to be able to handle it well. No more content to be made. It's time for content to be enjoyed. And if you don't consume what you make, then you may not be making the best stuff possible. Be a student of the game as well as being a player in it. That way you can find your way through acknowledging the greatness other people are doing, and maybe take some ideas, take some advice, have a new opinion or perspective on what's working that's not your content. I always try to do that so I can see as many different ways of succeeding on this platform of YouTube as possible. And that's something that, as to be competitive, is very important as a YouTuber to do. And as you can see, the entire day, I have not plugged in my laptop. It has lasted all day long, and that is a testament to how well the smart battery management works. I don't think I've been the regular YouTuber for most of my life. I've worked at a video game studio, I've been an athlete prior to this, and I've definitely taken a different approach to content than a lot of other content creators, but I've always prioritized quality and positivity in my videos, and I think I've built a great audience that has resonated with that and wants more of that in the gaming space. Ultimately, though, if you want to be a gamer or a creator or just see behind the scenes, I want to give people a different lens as to someone who's not hustling for the bag or grinding and burning out and realizing they don't want to do this anymore. I'm building a long-term, steady, focused goal to create a life that I love and a business that supports it, as well as nourishing my family, my friends, my environment, and most importantly, myself, so that I can continue doing what I love to do for everyone else in my world. You do not have to sacrifice what you love and who you are in order to be successful and to get what you want out of life. And if I can just teach one person that through this video, or through my content, or through the way I live my life, then I know I've done enough. Thank you again to AMD Ryzen for sponsoring this video and allowing me to take you into my hometown and on a little adventure as to what happens behind the scenes of RayndayGaming. I don't know if I'll do this again, but I've really enjoyed doing it this time. And again, a huge shout out to this Razer 14 laptop, which is the best laptop I've ever used. For all my gamers out there looking for a laptop that looks sleek, is lightweight, and has performance on the go with great battery life, look no further. The Razer 14 laptop powered by AMD Ryzen processing is the one for you. Those who know performance, know Ryzen. Go to amdcoasttocoast.com to find out more and check out the laptops for yourself. And visit the links in the description below to make sure that you can be involved in getting the laptop that will serve your needs. As always, my friends, never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.